Good howdy folks, welcome back to another James Blackburn experience. Today we're gonna go on a hike, so get ready because it's gonna be a fun one. However, before we go on the hike, I gotta get my backpack, which is in my truck here. Now I want to talk real quick about the backpack. Let me show it to you here. It is a backpack cooler, so you can take lunch with you from Easthills Outdoors. It's a great little pack. I'm going to try it out today on my hike and have some lunch out here in the bosque. So what do you say we get going? So here near this parking area, you have access to the bosque. So the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. I'm already like 10 or 15 steps into it. As you can tell down here at the Rio Grande Valley State Park here in the bosque, it's still very early spring, so the trees have not filled in with leaves yet. It's still beautiful down here, no matter what time of year it is that you go on a hike. Hiking to one of my favorite places. Every time I hike this trail, I always stop at this spot right here because it's a beautiful view of the river and the mountains, and there's also a bench to sit on and this awesome tree, of course. So here, check it out. So you can see why I like this spot a lot. It's just very beautiful, quiet, scenic, peaceful. It's a beautiful day out, perfect temperature, in the 60s, sunny with a few puffy clouds, always nice. Of course, there's the Sandia Mountains back there about 12 or 14 miles away. And of course, the Rio Grande right here in front of us. It's just a beautiful place. All right, folks, I gotta say this backpack is great. Fits really nicely. I got a lot of food and drinks in here, and it's not hurting me at all, and supportive in all the right places. And we're gonna go find a place to sit down and have some lunch here in just a little bit, so stay tuned. Here we go. There's also trails right along the side of the river here that you can follow. Little single track trails like this one. All right, continuing the hike. We're gonna find a nice spot to stop for lunch here that's scenic and out of the wind and just a nice place to relax. Don't know where yet, but stay tuned and we'll find it together. Hiking is a lot like life. Sometimes there's a fork in the road and you gotta choose which way to go and hope that it was the right way. So far, so good. This trail just got more interesting. Check this out. Neat. What a beautiful place. Of course, there's folks down here hiking with their dogs, and the dogs are having a great old time. All right, folks, found a good spot for lunch. Let's get this backpack off. Now I have to say a couple things about the backpack really quick. I have a lot of food and drinks in this bag, and it held up very well. It's very comfortable even with extra weight in it, and it's waterproof and has a cooler inside. So we're gonna take a look here and see what I brought for lunch. What do you say? All right, really quick about the backpack here. As I was telling you, it's Easthills Outdoors. They sent me this to try it out. I really appreciate it. I love it so far. It's great. You can see there's water bottle holders, one on each side. You got an extra meshy area right here for carrying extra gear, like rain gear or something that you need quick. Of course, you got extra pockets here. You got an extra pocket on top where you can put extra stuff, which I happen to have just basic, things with me. And it's a nice little pack. I have to admit, I'm really impressed with it. Little pack right here. I got my first aid kit in there. And I'm gonna take a look inside now to the cooler part. Now it's pretty good size. Inside the cooler, have some drinks and some snacks. And I'll tell you what, these sodas I put in here were not cold when I left, but they are cold now from being in here with only 2 pieces of gel packs in there, so that's pretty cool. All right, what do you say we get set up for some lunch? So we got some stuff in the cooler backpack, which kept everything nice and cold and fresh. We're gonna transfer over to this little seating and eating area, see what we got. Let's get started. Okay, here we go. Got our beautiful lunch out here in the bosque ready to go. Gonna do some chowing down and enjoy this beautiful spring weather. Thank you, Easthills Outdoors, for this awesome pack. Really appreciate it. I love it. Anybody out there who's thinking about a backpack cooler, go online and buy one of these. Reasonably priced, very rugged, well made, awesome little piece of equipment. Now let's get to some lunch. All right, so we got sandwiches. Chips. And these are kind of like cheesy poofs, puff thingies. It's always nice to have a nice, well-earned meal in the outdoors. Even if you hear a helicopter in the background, it's all part of the experience. And of course, to end it all with a nice juicy apple. I'm gonna have this in just a minute. Great little pack, really enjoyed it. That was a yummy lunch, and it was nice and fresh and cold because of that backpack from Easthills Outdoors. Loved it, definitely recommend it, and I will use it again many times. Now, it's time to begin the long hike out. Well, 2-mile hike out, I guess it's not that long. All right, folks, I just can't stop smiling. My face is starting to hurt. I just love being in the great outdoors. So I hope this video was positive, uplifting for you folks. Maybe we all learned and shared something together, and now it's time to wrap it up. So as usual, love, love, hate, hate. Take care of each other.